in this Copa Sudamericana final, and who else but Marcus Vinicius.
Oh yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to Nacional, where in today's episode it's the Copa Sudamericana final. The suits come out and you know what time it is. We today are going to be playing against Sao Paulo, the fourth Brazilian team out of 4 knockout games we will be playing against. We'll be playing against the team. It should be a very, very good game against a very, very good team. It feels like the team to beat really in this competition. In terms of how it's gone for them, they were actually in the Copa Libertadores, came down and they played. If we go and take a look in the playoff round there, there's a big gap between their last group game and the playoff there. They beat Atletico Tucumán, who were in our group, with a 2-1 win there. They beat Atletico Nacional. Santos they beat just about, and then Estudiantes they beat quite convincingly in that game. It is going to be a tough game against the Brazilian opposition, but hopefully we can come away with the result. In terms of how it's going for us now, it's a bit of a shame really, because I would have liked to have shown as much of this as possible, but with obviously the focus being on winning the Copa Sudamericana, we'll show these extended highlights of this game. If we take a look, we've actually won the league. This game absolutely incredible against Penarol. I don't know why, but they have like it was 84, it was 82-84. This was the table. It was 81-81 going into the final day of the season. Penarol managed to pull it back, but then we went ahead once again. We had the best defensive record in the league and still scored quite a few goals. 81-81, and then they dropped points on the final day and we went to 84, but we still had to play them in a playoff game, and if we lost, we would have lost the league, which is crazy. But I would have liked to have shown it really, because it completed 1 out of 3 trophies in this treble. We scored first, they scored in the second half, and then we won on penalties. And if this final goes to penalties, then 2 out of 2 for the season. No reason why we can't go and do it. It was a 3-3 draw at home in the first leg against Defence for Sporting, who are a very, very good team actually. They've not had really the best season. In 5th place, Cavani the manager there, as you can see. We had a 3-3 draw. We had a very bad team, it was lots of injuries, lots of tired legs, suspensions, different things like this meant a lot of players were out, and even players who were playing were tired because of stuff that had happened in the game before this Liverpool game here that we did draw. But yeah, 3-0 win there, that 1-1 draw, and it's 3-3 in that home game in this first leg of the semi-final. But the second leg comes after this final. They had to move it because of this Penarol game. So basically, these next 3 games, if we win all of them, we complete the treble. I might show not next 3 games, next 4 games. I might show the semi-final and final of the cup tomorrow, because obviously if we win today, that would mean we wrap up our time here with Nacional. But the focus now is on this final against Sao Paulo. Let's get straight into it. It's the Copa Sudamericana final. We play in the Monumental David Arellano Stadium, 47,000 seater. We're going back to Chile, and can we win the Copa Sudamericana with Nacional of Uruguay? So the team for this final against Sao Paulo, we are full strength. I have rested players, like literally had no training. There is like a few injuries, but we've got to fight through this and get to that end goal. We've got Blanco in goal, backline of Antony, Gregorio, Camargo, Bortagaray, Cabrera, De Los Santos, who just makes it, by the way. He's not supposed to be training for another week, but I'm playing him. I'm not bothered. Guzman ahead, Noble on the left, Rossi on the right, and Marcus Vinicius. 36 goals for the season up top. Come on, Nacional. Kick off here in this Copa Sudamericana final. Simple as balanced mentality. Don't know what to expect. I mean, I expect him to be a very good opposition, but I think balanced mentality is always the way to go in these major finals. Nerves are definitely there. I think it's a case of we have to be cautious of what the opposition can do. They have a lot of experience, but so does this team as well. And I think we have a lot of quality that we need to tap into. We obviously need to be careful. We need to be consistent and retain possession, do well with it, make those chances. And as we lose out, I mean, that's an unfortunate situation, but we have to be just really good, not give away sloppy passes, the ball when we don't need to, and really try and convert these chances. We're looking at big performances from some big players, particularly in the attack. Key highlights for now. Can't watch the extended highlights. I feel like there will be too much suspense maybe for the second half. Penalty how was that not a penalty when De Los Santos has not had a touch that ball? It's gone straight through him. There's a chance in behind here for Sao Paulo. They're advancing. It's out to this right side. The shot goes in and it's wide. It is wide in the end, and maybe that's a sign of things to come here in this game for Nacional. Can we come away with our first ever Copa Sudamericana title, or will it be Sao Paulo who are the ones who go and pick up? I think they've already won it before. They've definitely won Copa Libertadores in the past, but we want to be the former Copa Libertadores winner to go on and win the Copa Sudamericana. That is the aim here. Advancing for Sao Paulo. It's out to this left side. There's the ball in behind. The shot goes in and it's a goal. It is a goal for Sao Paulo. And we're going to have to go a bit more attacking, change it up a little bit. It's 30 minutes in. The goal does go, and now we've got to go and find those goals. It's as simple as that. Very, very frustrating that we're not able to get into this game as of yet. And it is 1-0 for Sao Paulo. We're going to offer up our words of encouragement. It's their first real chance. It's the first chance of the game, and it is converted. Here's Antonio with a free kick. It's into the back post where Camargo is waiting. It's into the hands of the Sao Paulo goalkeeper in the end. So close we're getting with these chances, but we're still so far away from winning this Copa Libertadores title. It's out with the centre-backs now. A bit of a press needs to be put on. Obviously, we've gone a bit more positive now. The typical style of football that we want to play with this attacking brand, but really pressing, intense football to win that ball back. And I think that's what we need here in this game. Cabrera does well to cut out that passing lane, and Gregorio goes over to Camargo now, out to this right side. It's De Los Santos instead. He's going to have to, we want him to put in an incredible performance, hopefully, even with this injury. Rossi in behind for Marcus Vinicius, who scores 1-1 here in this Copa Sudamericana final. And who else but Marcus Vinicius, 37 for the season. His debut season, it must be said. And that is a lovely goal to make it 1-1. It's De Los Santos into Rossi, into Marcus Vinicius, who makes it 1-1 here in this game. Might even go make it 2-1 before half time, or it might be Sao Paulo who go make it 2-1 before half time. Let's go and have a look. It's this near side where the ball finds itself. The number 7, who looks to be playing, is it right back for them or right winger? It is right winger. Maybe the right back is tucking into midfield a little bit. The number 3, I assume that's their right back by the looks of it. Potentially something we can look to go and exploit when they're in that back 3. It's a tough thing to break down, but potentially something that we can go and work on as the ball looking to advance down this left side for Sao Paulo. On that far side, Bortagada, a bit of defending, square ball in. Sure is an offside. I don't know what Blanco's doing on the floor, but it is offside. In the end, we will go to half time here in this Copa Sudamericana final. De Los Santos, he's in a bit of a rough position. I want to keep him on because he's so crucial in this team, but I don't want to also make his injury worse. Maybe he doesn't play in the Cup semi-finals and finals that are coming up. I think we go and get this blazer buttoned up. I think we go and adjust the tie, and I think we prepare ourselves for whatever's in store in the remaining part of this game. Antony plays Noble, and Noble's looking to advance now down this left side. Where will he go? He loses out is where he goes. It's a dead end for Noble down that left side, but the ball back with the goalkeeper. If we can put on this press, go and win it back, then maybe there's a chance of getting that goal that we've been looking for in this Copa Sudamericana final. It's down to this near side, the touchline, the touchline where the ball finds itself. Is getting confused. Then there's knocking it around, trying to build up from the back and create something. We need to really press this ball, close it down, and go and win it. We're doing well going man to man, but we're not actually doing too well in closing it down and trying to win it back. Now it's out to this right side. They're going to look for the switch or the straight ball in behind. The shot goes in and it's well over the bar. In the end, it's actually Blanco who comes up with the save. It looks like there's is that like a mixed crowd there in the back, or is it just missing seats? It is a bit of a mixed crowd in the back of Nacional and Sao Paulo fans, which is interesting. Nacional in the white kit today, Sao Paulo donning their atypical blue kit. I'm fairly certain. I don't feel like I've seen them much in a blue kit. I feel like it's the black and red kit, if I'm not mistaken. As 65 minutes goes in this game, the Barnes mentality, but the momentum clearly with Sao Paulo here in this game. We'll go in and bring off De Los Santos now. We can't make it worse for him. We'll bring off Bortagaray. And Bortagaray's had a good game actually. I don't want to bring him off just yet, and I think he needs to dig in deep in this game. Marcos Vinicius off for Guzman gives us a bit of fresh legs into the attack, and Marcos Vinicius can certainly have a bit of influence. Is it extra time, penalties even, if it does go straight to penalties to decide this Copa Sudamericana final? There's a chance here. Marcos Vinicius loses out, but he wins it back for us, and now Noble can look to play into the midfield. He goes, where will he go? He goes to Petroni, who's come on into this midfield. He's advancing now. Can he release the ball? He finds Rossi in behind. Marcos Vinicius, he puts it wide, but he's offside. I thought that might have been it, but it's not. 85 minutes into this game. What a game it has been. Very, very eventful. There's a chance here. Noble with the free kick. Marcos Vinicius loses out, and now it's to the Sao Paulo playing. We can't let them hold it up and try and let the counter go off for Sao Paulo. They've already got men in number 6 forward already. They're advancing. The player continuing. It's well over. In the end, wow, what a game, what a game. 3 minutes of added time, the final few moments, it's 1 minute of added time, and it will go to extra time in this Copa Sudamericana final. I think we go to the extended highlights. I think it only makes sense. We'll go and offer up our encouragement. The second half look completely to be with Sao Paulo, but we'll go attacking. We'll look to make those changes now. Rossi off, Sunkyo Park on. Whether or not that's a good decision, we'll see. I want to bring Britos on actually, and then I think we go and secure as well the back line with Bortagaray off for Gutierrez. Do we bring Sunkyo Park on? I think maybe secure in the midfield. We'll leave Cabrera on. Cabrera has had a good game, so it does make sense to leave him on there. And just we get those fresh legs in defence and a little bit in attack, as it's 2 minutes of added time. It is going to another half of extra time where we are still undivided, the two teams unset, where we can't be separated. It's been those early goals, but still nothing to separate the teams. Here's the ball advancing down this right side. I think it's I don't remember the last time we went to extra time in a final, but this is another final where we have gone to extra time on that far side. It is a throw for Sao Paulo, but nothing comes in the end. Gregorio, the nerves are definitely here. Cabrera, Britos out to that left side. It goes to Noble. Noble's going to look to make a run. Some tired legs in this team, but we get one more substitution actually. I've just remembered we need to use that. Sunkyo Park, can he go and make himself here? He loses out in the end, but it's back with the Sao Paulo goalkeeper, and if we forced a mistake, we do force the mistake, and Marcos Vinicius to win the final. He scores. Marcos Vinicius in the Copa Sudamericana final. He scored again, and we might just have won the Copa Sudamericana here. We forced the error. It's Noble, I think, who won it back in the middle there. It's a loose ball, Noble, and you know exactly who it's going straight to. Marcos Vinicius, back to the bounce mentality. Get that midfield secured. Gomez on there. The 6 changes made. We've made a mistake. We've made the same mistake. It's out to his right side, in behind. Surely an offside. It's a save in the end, but it is an offside in the end, and we are now 10 minutes away. Marcos Vinicius might just be the hero here. Will the ball stay with us though in the final few moments? If he's not won it, then penalties it is, but we are 8 minutes away from winning the Copa Sudamericana. It's taken a lot. We've had to fight. We've had to dig in deep in this campaign. It's probably been one of the toughest campaigns we've ever had, and it might just not just end here. The header goes in, and Blanco, what a save! He gets up for it. He absolutely gets up for it in the dying moments. 5 minutes remaining here in this game. It's to the left side, the ball advancing to the back post where the ball goes in, and it's wide, and you just get the feeling that it might just be over here in this game. The Copa Sudamericana may just be won. There's a ball into the back post. Sunkyo Park gets that clear. It's another corner. The team threatening here. I am going to mention the fact that there is a spider on my wall, but we're gonna go on. We're not gonna let this phase us. We're winning this Copa Sudamericana. Noble, he wins it back. What a performance! He's not stopped running. He clears it out to that left side. We'll keep scanning. The Spider is with us. He wants to witness us win the Copa Sudamericana. The final few moments. It's the final kicks of the game. Back to Blanco. The full-time whistle goes. We have done it. We have won the Copa Sudamericana, and it's Marcus Vinicius. We've not won it. I thought the full-time whistle's gone, but De Gregorio's gonna take his time. Surely we go back to the keeper here. We go back. Imagine the pressure on that. You have the final kick of the game. The full-time whistle goes. There it is. We have done it. We have won the Copa Sudamericana. There it is. There's that trophy. We have done it. 4 out of 7. We are going to lift it here. What a performance. We dug in deep. We've had to dig in deep the whole campaign, but we have done it. It's into the hands of our captain. Into the hands there, as you can see. What a moment. We're suited and booted here in the stadium with all the travelling Nacional fans, and it is Nacional who have won the Copa Sudamericana.
Oh, yeah!
So there you have it. We are Copa Sudamericana champions. We've actually made the English Hall of Fame. Lots of trophies we've won there now. Top 10. And the squad who have won it, we're into the Copa Libertadores, obviously, with being champions and winning the league. This is your team who have won it. Absolutely incredible from the lot of them who have been a part of it. And it's Marcus Vinicius. Remember the name for a very, very long time because he's been an absolute hero. 10 goals in the Copa Sudamericana, 25 in the league, and absolutely, is it 25? Is it 29 goals, I think? 29 total goals in the league. No, 25 because of the intermedio group, which is this group here. I don't know what it's for, really. Who knows? But we are champions, and it's incredible. If you have enjoyed that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If it's the cup final tomorrow, we'll have to see, but I'll leave you with this out tune. We have done it. Copa Sudamericana champions, Nacional. Thank you. Bye-bye.